So, the encirclement and the suppression and the black enterprise zone escaped them for a couple of years. And one thing everybody in Oakland know, man, they talk about it now. They talk about it now. Okay, so I'm not talking about this but just to show where we are and where we're trying to go and what we're going to do. That's mainly it. East Oakland, shift everything to North Oakland. Do you know North Oakland? The Yemenis are out there, all the halal stores, everything now is in North Oakland. It was all in East Oakland. Black land before. Mukhtar closed down the school. Mukhtar closed down the Masjid. Mukhtar have put a, don't worry. He's doing you a favor. You're not using it anyway. You're not using it at that time. You're going to use it later. Let me say that again. We are not using it now anyway. We are not using it anyway. We will use it in the future. What's the future? In the next few years, we have to forge. This is not black or anything like that, but the Yemenis and all those people are happy to be in America. As long as they can sell pork and wine in the black neighborhood, they're happy, right? 80% of them sell pork, beer, wine, all of that. And they dress up as Muslims. They cut the heart out of Islam. All the people that was with them, Sunniyata, all of those people, Zayd, North Oakland. Yeah, they call it the lighthouse, call it the dark house. The dark house. Hey, go over there and who's there? Well, everybody. We just sit there, just smiling. Hey, how y'all doing? Why? Because it's not the time. This is the time. This is the time in the near future. This is time of you're talking about articles and As-Sabiqun and all of that. That's now. We've been waiting for a while. Why no articles? Why no this? They'll be jumping off right in a hurry. Yes, they will. Why? Because it's time. This is the thing about patience. The lesson on patience is As-sabru wa nifsul iman. Patience is half of faith. As-sabru jamilan, a beautiful, handsome patience. Right? So the point I'm making is this, dear believers. Everything that is happening right now is happening because it's supposed to happen right now. And if you say how much of it was planned, how much, you can't ask that question. You could say all of it or none of it. All of it because Allah planned it. And Allah be sending you them messages that and hold and take it easy and do this and that. And that's what Allah be telling you. So you could say, well, it was no plan at all. It was all from Allah. Or you could say, it's all planned. Why? Because in human terms, we had to have the patience and the discipline and the ability to stick. 95% of ability is stickability. Right? So you can't ask that question. Or you can, philosophically. Okay, total encirclement of the system, we already in. Cast of characters. So this is the opportunity to teach out in the open. That's what it is. It's an opportunity to teach out in the open. And it'll fool a lot of people because people do not have confidence in the Negro.
Haven't you been doing that?
What's that?
Teaching out in the open.
Yeah, but it's like each, you know the way we always talk about it, every morning you get up and you say, man, I got a great idea, and it's the same thing you had yesterday. But it's a great idea. Man, I was laying there last night, and I, you know, man, I got to writing, and it's the same thing you've been doing all along. Yeah, but teaching out in the open, of course. That's why we can't lose. That's why we can't lose. And if we could just tighten up a little bit, opportunity to teach out in the open. Already a great victory, yeah. Teach the Negro. Let's see here, we'll move toward a close. So you look at the property, people laugh at, they try to run the property down because the property will, you know, if it's run down, it'll look run down. Okay, so if they want to run it down for now, they can run it down. But it won't be for long. This thing about write the book you want to read. Now, this is very important again. If y'all remember, we said we are writing the book that we want to read, but we're writing everybody else's part in there too. So I hope y'all are happy that we're writing the good part. We're writing the good part, I'm telling you. We're writing the good part for everybody. Yeah, might as well. Who wants to read a damn book where they're just you're the only hero, in heaven, you walk around in heaven by yourself. Right, that's the dumbest thing I learned that back in Jahiliyyah. I said, what the hell is this with me, all of this money? Well, spread it around, and then I enjoyed it. Spread the money around. You don't have to have all the money. You don't have to have all the paradise either. Paradise don't have no end. It ain't no cutoff. This is part of paradise. That ain't. No, it covered the whole heavens and the earth, right? So you can write in there anything you want for everybody. That's what we're doing. They have a choice. My choice is over the rainbow, blue skies. And it's been the choice ever since 16 years, I think 2002. No, 13, 16, what is that? 17 years. Good God Almighty. You remember those articles Anyway. So write each article, my choice. We'll not forget about Abdul Malik and all those people, but they have to be their teaching method. We won't spend all of our time on Abdul Malik and on Mukhtar, but we have to use them. There's a part where they've diverted friends and family, right? So we have to clean that up. That's all. We have to have our children admit that their parents are whatever they are, you know. You have to just admit it. You can't sit there and say, this is good, and it's your father. You can't do that. You just can't do that. Okay. Projected minus. Well, I don't want to say that. Projected yourself on the screen of life. You are playing, and you are playing in my teacher. Okay. Flip the script. Win the good life. Write As-Sabiqun. Yeah, next generation. Remember Star Trek, Next Generation. This is what we're doing. Look at this. As-Sabiqun, next generation. It's actually fun. I mean, to tell you the truth, you might as well have fun, right? As-Sabiqun, next generation. Not that we follow in Star Trek or nothing like that. Next generation. But what the heck? Be careful about arrogance. This just goes to myself. Be careful about arrogance. Spiritual arrogance, psychological arrogance, all of that. That's why we always calm down and relax, no matter what they're doing, no matter what the system is doing. Because arrogance, kibr, our houses must say no reason for current behavior, Just trust me. That's what what's the name said. Thing about Sakina and Fatima and my sons also, I'm a good dad. Yeah, you remember the accountant? He asked the guy, he said, you been doing any good? No, I helped up and I ain't. Well, what about the parents? I did right in that. I did all right. So the guy had a thing about fathers, you know what I mean? Because he had a good dad. So he let the guy go. Although he was the police. No, not that I want to be a police, nothing. But good dad. So we expect our family to cooperate with each other. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time, 20%, 10% of the time. We have to figure out the right balance because we don't want to make this part of our life about them. You see what I mean? But we want to explain their part. The whole thing, the reason we did this was to show who they are. So we want to show who they are, but we want to show as little as possible. Because really, we want to show people what they can do, not what they can't do. This is a big deal. We want to show people what they can do. Our people just never tried. I don't know what y'all think, to tell you the truth, but this stuff to me, it's normal. All of this is normal. As normal as it can be. In fact, I would feel abnormal if there was anything else going on. So I don't know what to say. Now, that don't mean we're gonna put up with any more of this right here. I mean, you know, we don't wanna just go overboard. But we wanna show people what they can do, not what they can't do. And with that, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, are there any questions or comments about anything that was said? Anything at all?
Yeah, I have a couple questions.
Yes, yes.
So the first one is on like the topic of strategic management and conditions of repression. Like, what are the criteria that you use to know, I guess that in the early stages you start off on defense, you just kind of dodging punches, you taking hits, you blocking, etc. When do you know it's time to go on offense to kind of stop the...
But now, we know it's time now.
Okay,
Yeah, it's just in the air.
okay,
We're on the offense,
right.
not arrogant offensive. Not because we're timid or anything like that. But we've seen the deadliness. There's several things that are deadly, and arrogance is one of them. Arrogance is one of them. So we don't never want to get to where if they don't do it our way, I don't care whether it's Cuba or wherever it is, you'll do it my way or the highway. Right? And the people are nice people. Fidel is a nice man. He just thought that you got to do it his way. Because he's the revolution. He's Donald Trump of the Cuban Revolution. That's all.